The coronavirus is a pandemic. There are now more than 120,000 known cases.
So, 25,392 na ang kaso ng COVID-19 sa Pilipinas.
Nadagdagan pa ang mga patient under investigation sa Bohol dahil sa 2019 novel coronavirus ayon sa Department of Health.
Napunan og 19 ka mga bagong kaso sa COVID-19 ang lalawigan sa Bohol.
In this year 2020, the threat of coronavirus pandemic continues to rise in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, the Philippine government under President Rodrigo Duterte has declared the country under the state of public health emergency, imposing several measures preventing virus from spreading. With regards to this, the country has mandated a lockdown, which includes travel bans and closing of some small or big businesses around the country.
Land, domestic air and domestic sea travel to and from Metro Manila shall be suspended beginning March 15, 2020 and to end on April 14, 2020.
This greatly affects the lives of the Filipinos, especially in the province of Bohol. Since the lockdown has been mandated, research shows that Bohol economy have lost 10 billion pesos, about 42% of its workforce due to pandemic, and over 200,000 individuals lost their jobs and livelihood opportunities, which was the only source of income for them to supply the needs of their family.
Gipatuma na ang total lockdown dito sa Purok 2, Barangay Dao, Tagbilaran City, Bohol. Human usa ka residente ang nagpositibo sa COVID-19.
Mula sa 4 kahapon ay 7 na ang patients under investigation o PUIs dito sa Bohol.
As Tzu Chi Foundation Bohol shows their support to the frontliners, making them feel that they are never alone in this battle. As the cases of COVID-19 increases, shortage of PPEs, face masks, and face shields are one of the problems that the country is facing. In April 2020, Tzu Chi Foundation distributed medical supplies for the medical frontliners from the various designated hospitals in Don Emilio del Valle Memorial Hospital and Governor Celestino Gallares Memorial Hospital. These frontliners are doing their best to keep the safety not just to the people inside the province but also to the returnees as well. There is no doubt that these frontliners also needed to be protected and safe from the threats of COVID-19 while they are accepting and meeting the Balikbayan and Balikprobinsya individuals. Tzu Chi's mission to help protect our frontliners in the province of Bohol from possibly acquiring COVID-19 continues as the volunteers carry on the distribution of personal protective equipments.
Thank you very much that you still remember us and you are sending all of these protective equipment for our frontliners. So continue to pray for us and to bless the Philippines. We are undergoing very difficult times right now, but many people are helping and our people are very brave. As you can see, we are all preparing and we're all doing our best. So until that time, let us keep each other in our thoughts and in our prayers. Thank you very much, Master. 谢谢你，谢谢你，谢谢主席。
Tzu Chi Foundation Bohol took its stand to fight against COVID-19 pandemic through showing support to the frontliners and responding to the needs of the Boholanos. With the help of all the donors, Tzu Chi Bohol were able to share warm love to people who has nothing but to wait until this pandemic stops.
With me are the staff, and we are very grateful for the donation that has been given to us today. This is such a big help to the health workers that we call frontliners. This can help prevent the spread of this virus when these health workers will be looking after these patients, and this will also preserve the health of all the health workers so that we can continue to serve the people. Thank you, Tzu Chi Foundation. Thank you, Master Cheng Yang. Thank you.
Candle vendors in front of Cathedral Church had also received masks and face shields. There is still an ongoing distribution of these goods up until now. Truly, COVID-19 does not only steal the lives of the people, but it also destroys and slows down the economy as well. Even if the government did its best to provide aid, what tomorrow brings is still unknown. This matter was taken seriously as Tzu Chi Foundation Bohol took its part to help the Boholanos. Despite of the danger brought by the pandemic, Tzu Chi Foundation Bohol bravely reached the lives of the people who are in danger of suffering from poverty. Rice relief distribution has been conducted to give aid for those who are less privileged and were greatly affected by every calamity. Rice and relief operation has been conducted following the safety protocols mandated by the government. The sacks of rice from Taiwan have been a Boholano staple since 2013 earthquake hit the island province. As a matter of fact, there is an ongoing rice distribution happening during today's COVID-19 pandemic, which aims to benefit more than 8,000 indigents in Bohol. A 20 kilo of Taiwan rice and a set of groceries were given to the selected indigents of Bohol. The rice distribution is not only to relieve the hunger of the poor Filipino families in time of difficulties, but love is embedded in every grain of this rice and cultivates the goodness in the recipients' hearts. COVID-19 has clearly shown us how uncertain life is, but with a strong mind with faith, like any other storms or catastrophe that we have gone through in the past, this too shall pass.
Kasi kuan, Pudiranota, taga San Miguel, Bohol. Nya, ang panginabuhi ko kanang electronic technician, pang PWD po ko kuan. Punyo victim. Pasalamat po ko nga na po ilang ikatabang na mo sa kuan pandemic ron ang sa Tzu Chi Foundation. Daghang kayong salamat. Daghang kayong salamat sa Tzu Chi Foundation na po ilang kuan bagi hatag sa mga PWD.
This paved way to see the unity of every Boholanos in times of pandemic. Extreme gratitude was painted in their faces with the act of kindness that Tzu Chi had extended to them. Through this, love and kindness were shown to the people who needed the most, had inspired a lot to do the same thing, and spread the seeds of love to everyone.
这一波的疫情，我很害怕，很担心，所以呢，各位菩萨，咱爱认真，咱叫人袂行，咱家己爱做，做互人看，人间爱有典范，也那无呢，众生啊，公业灾难偏多，苦难人会更多。为未来啦，为天地啦，为人间，我们现在呢，真的非说不可，非恕不可啦！期待人人啦，非用心不可啊！请大家人多用心。
As Tzu Chi promotes vegetarianism, free veggie meal was conducted at Galyaris Hospital. This happened in the midst of pandemic, which aims to remind the Boholanos to eat healthy food and will not be easily infected by the virus. The people were very happy and had found the meals delicious enough to inspire them to do the same. Love doesn't end there. Tzu Chi Foundation also showed love to the candle vendors, tricycle drivers of Mangyan District, and to the different orphanages such as Sunshine Homes, Trinity Angels, Bohol Crisis Intervention Center, Shepherd's Arms, Societas Divine Charitatis, and to the seminary in Taloto District by giving the vegetables that had been donated by Mr. Bruce Wing. Even in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic, Tzu Chi Foundation still accepts applicants following the health and safety protocols. In fact, for the year 2020, a total of 215 scholars are benefited and enrolled in their chosen profession to different public and private universities in Bohol. There were a total of 150 graduate scholars who are now working and able to sustain their living. This educational assistance provided by Tzu Chi Foundation gave hope and joy to those who wanted to finish their goals and is financially challenged. On the other hand, Mission of Humanity aims to exemplify the spirit of great love among people. Recently, Philippines has been greatly affected by strong typhoons in the past month, starting from Typhoon Rolly, which was dubbed as the strongest typhoon in 2020, and this is swiftly followed by Typhoon Shoni, Tonyo, and Ulysses. Because of the massive destruction brought by the typhoons, Tzu Chi Bohol conducted donation drive to the various malls of Tagbilaran City as a way of raising funds for the typhoon victims. Along with their donation boxes and tarpaulins, the volunteers, together with Tzu Chi youth, went to the malls and encouraged the shoppers to donate at any amount for the typhoon victims. Donation drive for the typhoon victims indeed became a bridge that connects the Boholanos to the typhoon victims. Through this activity, the hearts of many were touched and had extended their hands in any amount of donation they have given for the affected people to continue living life with hope.
When you reach out your hands to help those who are in need, your life will surely change because you have opened your heart. Our hearts feel grateful. The world is filled with warmth. The world changes just as we do, forming a circle of love. When you reach out your hands, 'cause you need a helping hand.
From natural calamities to a global pandemic, the year 2020 will be remembered in history as both unprecedented and unexpected. As Master Cheng Yen reminds everyone that after the natural calamities and global pandemic are brought under control, we must truly take action to bring help to the poor around the world. And at such a time, when everyone needs to keep a safe distance from each other, we must also work even harder to inspire love and sincere piety in all.
Salamat, Tzu Chi Foundation!
Ako dakong pasalamat sa Tzu Chi Foundation sa ilahan tabang diri nako.
Thank you, Tzu Chi Foundation!